Hey, what's up, guys? It's Apollo Uchiha here, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I am back with a interesting new idea and story. The name of this, as you guessed from the title, is "What if Naruto had a life-changing system?" And yeah, guys, it is an interesting idea that I had while reading some Korean mangas. Look, that is what I'm gonna call them to differentiate between, Chinese, Korean, and Japanese mangas because it's quite hard to differentiate between them. I mean, Chinese and Korean basically have the same name. The only difference is one has W in it while the other one has U in it. And honestly, my mind is quite confused whenever that thing comes up. So, just to differentiate, I'm gonna call it the Korean mangas, like the estate developer, as well as you know, different mangas with systems and whatnot. I have been reading them quite a lot because I have some time on my hands. So, I thought, you know what? Maybe not give. Let's give Naruto something akin to that, but in my own style. So here it is. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Our story begins in Konoha Gakure no Sato, 8 years after the QB attack. As we go towards the said village alleyways, in which the dark side of Konoha resided. The poor, as well as homeless people, lived there, in the cardboard boxes or nearby the dumpster fire. Amongst them was an 8-year-old boy with blonde hair that was covered in mud, and as well as blue eyes that did not have any shine in them. They were hollow as if. And currently he was carrying a half loaf of bread that he has gotten from a trash can. This was his dinner and breakfast. He was going to eat the quarter of it, and the remaining quarter he will eat it in the morning. That is, if nobody steals it from him, because he lives in the darker parts of Konoha. Aside from all the happiness, the will of fire, and the flamboyant side of the village. As now we see, Naruto arrived near where his tent was. And so, after getting inside, Naruto was about to eat until he heard whimpering from nearby. It was a man's voice. Naruto, getting curious, got outside. He knew he shouldn't because it could have been a trick, but he still did. And he found an old man that was quite old, almost like a bag of bones, shivering, as well as looking quite cold. As Naruto couldn't see that, because he knew what it feels like. "Hey, mister, are you okay? Does it look like I'm okay? I'm cold. It's a cold weather and I'm shivering. I'm starving. What's it to you, kid?" "Wait here," said Naruto after thinking for a bit. And he then returned after some moment, and it was a blanket. "Here, you can use this. I'm wearing a few warm clothes. I'll be able to get by tonight. But you have to return it tomorrow, okay? Here you go. And here, you get half of it. I'll eat half." As Naruto, tearing the bread into half, gave it to the old man. As the old man watched him, feeling a little bit warmth, with quite curious eyes. "Why would you help me? I'm a stranger." "Well, you're cold and shivering, and you're old as well. Isn't it obvious that I would help you? Because I know what it feels like. I am same as you, aren't I?" "I guess you are. Tell me, why are you homeless?" As Naruto stopped. As after getting a bit confused, he then smiled. "Why wouldn't I be?" "I'm sorry, what?" I said, "Why wouldn't I be? I don't have anyone. I was, well, 4 years old when I got kicked out of the orphanage. I had to make do whatever I could find from the dumpster ever since. Soon I drifted and got kicked out from that side of Konoha, and somehow I ended up here. Have been living here for the time being now. Does the Hokage know? Or does it make a difference? They don't care about us. People like us. To them we're non-existent. This is the dark reality, isn't it?" As a elder person here says. "You know, for a kid your age, you talk quite a lot." "Well, I have learned quite a few things, and one of them is that if you are like us, then you learn to, well, get by," said Naruto, and the old man was impressed. As for a moment they sat in silence as they began to enjoy. As Naruto then said, "I'm gonna go get some sleep. Why don't you stay here, kid? We'll both keep ourselves warm." And so the old man opened one side of his arm, and Naruto got inside. And then the blanket dabbed over him, covering him from the cold. I'm gonna rest him, get some clothes. I have to move forward. I have to look forward to the early morning because I have to go dumpster diving. Otherwise, the other will take the fresh bread that is thrown outside. Say, what would you do if your life changed tomorrow? Like hell, it would. It's only a dream, a small one. But if it did, then I'll be really grateful to whatever God that took mercy on me and, well, did that. Then consider it done. And so, Naruto, not hearing anymore, fell asleep. But by the morning he woke up, he found himself that he was back inside his, well, cardboard box, his, well, tent makeshift, with his blanket cover over himself and the half of a bread still intact. But this one was fresh. Wait, this is sweet and fresh. How? And why am I back here? Naruto got outside, looking for the old man, but he couldn't find him anywhere. As weirded out, thinking that the old man left, Naruto returned back to his well tent and settled in. As he began to eat it, suddenly Naruto then began to see something. Something pop in front of him. Welcome to the life-changing simulator, a system that is designed by Kami to be granted to someone who is in desperate need of a life change. And you are chosen by her. By her? Yes. You see, the old man was a test, a disguise, just to see if you were capable of handling this. But why me? That is a secret. Do you wish to register as a user? What? Wait. What does this mean? What do you get out of it? Nothing. I'm designed to listen to each and every wish of my user. I can bend reality itself and turn back time and change decisions. As unbeknownst to Naruto, his resident that he was unaware of was hearing this as well with wide eyes. As Naruto then said, I don't know, take it. A voice from within his mind then said, take it, you won't regret it. I accept, said Naruto. After hearing to the and listening to the voice from within that his guts were screaming to well run away from. Perfect. Please say your name. Naruto. Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto Uzumaki, the registered only user of the life-changing simulator system. So, Naruto-sama, please tell me, what is your first task? Here are your stats currently. You can increase them, decrease them, or you can do anything you want. As Naruto then looked at the pop-ups that appeared in front of him. What is this? These are your physical as well as ninjutsu as well as chakra aspects, which you can increase and decrease. As Naruto saw that there was an 8-like symbol on all of them. What is this? It's infinite. You can increase it so you can become a Kage level or even a Kami no Shinobi level shinobi in an instant. Oh, this is like some cheat codes. Yes, it is like that. As Naruto then gulped, Can I see my parents? Certainly. But I don't know how to. User's parents are Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki. As Naruto's eyes widened, wait, what? User's parents are Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki. I don't understand. Minato Namikaze was the fourth Hokage as well as the Yellow Flash of Konoha. He was also an orphan raised here, but undertaken by Jiraiya to train. Oh, wait. How do you know so much? I know everything. The history, the present, the future, everything. Whatever my master desires, I will give it to him. As Naruto was then dead silent. But why me? As I mentioned before, you were chosen, Naruto-sama, by Kami because of your kindness that you have showed. And this is a system that is going to be used in another world. Only sent here to be tested because you were in desperate need, and you did not deserve to be here. In the eyes of Kami, Yami, and Shinigami. Hence, you were chosen, and I became your servant. As Naruto then sighed, do you wish to still see your parents? Yes, I do. And so now we see Naruto suddenly disappeared in a blinding light and appeared in front of his parents, who were still standing in front of him inside the Hokage office. Who are you, young one? And why did you get in? How did you get in? Tojan? Whoa, well, what do you mean? I'm I'm Minato, and I don't have a son yet, I guess. As Minato was taken aback because of the facial features of the said child. As Kushina then arrived herself, and she was stunned. Minato, who is this? Kajan? What do you mean, Kajan? Said Kushina. Minato, he called me his dad as well. Wait. Get me a medic now, said Minato, as something within his head was nagging him. So he brought a medic. As soon as the medic arrived, we see a blood test was done. And the medics immediately brought in the reports. In the meanwhile, both Minato and Kushina were seated near Naruto, trying to talk to him, but Naruto was just looking at them with tears in his eyes. Kage-sama, please see this. And what Minato saw shook him to the core. It was 100% match. He was Minato and Kushina's child. But that was the thing. They had never had a child. What is your name? No, Naruto. Naruto Uzumaki, said Naruto, almost close to tears that he was holding in. What happened? I became an orphan. Living on streets. That's what happened, said Naruto. And that tore Minato and Kushina down. How? Why? I don't know. People called me demon. And when I was 4, I was kicked out of the orphanage. What do you mean, orphanage? Where were we? You died, killing the QB when I was born. As this shook Minato and Kushina to the core. You mean to say that? Yes. You died, killing the QB, and I was left alone. I recently found out through a system that was given to me by Kami, and I came here to see you. Because I wanted to see you. Look, I don't know if I can change the future or not. You can certainly, Naruto-sama. As Minato and Kushina were taken aback, who said that? And suddenly, a small golden orb in which an eye was glowing, which was golden, and appeared. My name is Sass, or you can call me System. Life-changing system, or you can call me Sass. I am Naruto-sama's assistant and, well, servant. And I will be telling you what exactly happened, as the screen displayed showed what truly unfolded. From their death to Konoha, as well as Hiruzen, who promised them that he will protect Naruto, to him sending Naruto to the orphanage, and the orphanage kicking him out, and the whole village turning against him, and Naruto for 4 years surviving on his own into the darkest pits of Konoha. Minato's knuckles were white, and so were Kushina's, as they were gritting their teeth so hard that almost they popped a nerve or vein. How could they do this to our child after what we did? It's our fault, said Minato. We trusted them too easily. But that won't happen, son. That won't happen. Naruto-sama, our time is up. What? What do you mean? As Minato and Kushina also said, since we are from the future, we must return. There is a time limit of how far we can stay. You can stay at least up to 6 hours, and the 6-hour mark is going to hit up soon. We only have 20 minutes left. Listen, I don't want anything. Just be there for me, please. Once you return, everything will be changed, Naruto-sama. Trust me. And Naruto hugged his parents for the 20 minutes, and then everything turned white again. And once he returned back, he was back again into the alleyway. But this time his clothes were different, and he was not standing in front of the dumpster where he left. Wait, where is everyone? The future has been changed. There is no dark side of Konoha anymore. Minato-sama saw this and changed everything. There's a shelter for homeless, and there they are trained with skills so that they can support themselves with daily life and earn their keep. They are even given jobs. As Naruto had a smile on his face, and suddenly he heard footsteps behind him. And there Minato and Kushina were panting heavily. Naruto, you're back. Kajan? Tojan, but how? As I said, the future has changed. They will explain everything. You really are Naruto, right? The one we met in the past. I just returned. As Kushina and Minato dashed towards him and gave him a hug, a tight one. We got the memories as well. Everything. We we remember everything. We remember meeting you and and how you lived through. We knew where you were and we came here as fast as we could. Let's go to our home. And so Naruto did return back to his home. And as soon as he did, he heard he saw a red blur tackling him to the ground. At first Naruto got scared, but then he saw a red-haired little girl hugging him tightly. Nini, you're back! As Naruto's eyes almost widened. Nini, you have a sister. Her name is Mito. As the little Mito giggled, and Naruto, he had tears in his eyes. He was happy. He went from being an orphan living in a alleyway to now having a full-blown family. All thanks to his luck and the kindness that he showed that day. As now we see, Naruto then began to adjust to his new life, living it to the fullest and happily. He was still wary of the people of Konoha, and Minato and Kushina were also quite cold and distant towards the civilian council, to the point that their power was almost non-existent. And the elders, they were long since forgotten as well, because they had been retired forcefully. Minato had made a lot of changes, and the civilians, aside from the council obviously, were damn right happy with what they have done. And shinobis, they were more than ever happy, especially the Uchiha clan. As now we see, Naruto, one day, while playing with his sister, then was tinkering with the system. Nay, Sass. Yes, Naruto. You have summoned me. What else can I do? You can master instantly any arts. You can copy any dojutsu. You can do anything. The whole world is like your playground, Lord Naruto. Your first wish was so touching that Kamiyama Shinigami has given you full access to do anything. As Naruto almost froze. Anything? Yes. As Naruto then gulped. What if I want to turn evil? You can do that as well. I don't want to though. That would be bad, right? I mean, many more will like me would be created. Of course that would be obvious. No, I don't want that for anyone. What if I wish to erase the poverty from everyone? That would be doable. Then can you do that? So no one has to suffer like I did? Certainly, sir. As he glowed, it is done. Is there anything I can help you with? Wait. You said that the QB attack happened, right? It was bad. Many people died. Yes. If you wish to revive the dead, I'm sorry, but that won't be doable. Because that is already taken and done by the Shinigami. But you revived my parents. I did not. We went into the past and changed their courses of action. If you want to, we can do that, and then they will be alive. I don't want to. As Naruto then said, what, are there any threats like that? Yes, there are certainly two more threats, the Otsuzukis as well as the Akatsuki. The Akatsuki are the now primary threat because they will attack in the future, and you will be one of their primary targets because you possess the Nine-Tailed Biju. I possess the what? The Nine-Tailed Fox Biju. He is telling the truth. I'm honestly surprised with the powerful system that you possess. You haven't done anything bad. Most people getting this power, either young or old, they would have lost it and went on to become the most powerful and strongest and influential man in the whole world, or dominated the whole world, or conquered it, or done something other than that. But you just wanted your family and live life in peace, and that is something I can respect. So you really are here. Yes, always have been. As Naruto gulped, what would happen if they got all the 9 Bijus? Certainly, I'll show you, sir. As an image of a monster was shown as Naruto's eyes widened. No, that cannot be. What is that? That is the Shinju, said Kyubi, the 10 tails, our true form. All the 9 Bijus combined turned into that mindless monster. It was defeated by the Sage of the Sixth Path. And then, his power was split into 9 parts, giving birth to us. As Naruto was amazed. So you exist from the age of Sage? Certainly, sire. They do exist. All of them. As Naruto then said, we can't allow that to happen. Many people will die. Yes, sir. We can certainly take actions. This is Kaguya's prison, as a layout of the moon became apparent in front of Naruto. If we wish to, we can increase that seals to the point that she would not, in her life, would ever be able to break it. And this is the planet in which the Otsutsuki God and the other Otsutsuki's reside. We can restrict them within a seal in which a genjutsu would be casted, that they would go throughout the galaxy thinking that they are going into real ones, but in reality, if anything, they would be nothing more than a genjutsu. Let's do that. We have to stop them at all cost. It will be done, sir. Anything else? This is a meter in which you can increase the intensity. Max it, as Naruto dragged the dial up to the max, making it infinite. No matter what they do, neither would Kaguya, neither would the other Otsuzukis and the Otsutsuki God would be able to break through that genjutsu that Sas has created, because it was that stronger and powerful. And it was in the hands of an 8-year-old who just wanted to live his life in peace, away from all this mindless war. And that is when it hit him. Wait, I've heard that we had wars in the past. Certainly, sir. There are 3 great shinobi wars that have happened and taken the lives of many. Can I... Of course, if you wish to, you can change the wills of many, as well as change the relationships of the villages. I want everyone to be friends, to the point that they don't want any war. Do you wish for it to be done? Then turn this dial from 0 to all the way to 100 by placing your finger over it and dragging it to there. And Naruto placed it there. Kid, you know what you're about to do? What? You're about to change the history of the elemental nations to the point that everyone will be allied. I cannot believe what my father fought for throughout his life, and then later on many shinobis fought for in his way and in his name. You're just going to fulfill it with a drag of one finger. It is beyond something I would ever imagine. And I'm grateful. And so after Naruto did that, a check mark appeared. Naruto clicked it, and immediately the system glowed. As soon as Sas glowed, everything was done. Everything is done, sire. Is there anything you need? You must contact me by calling my name. And Naruto then left. As he arrived inside home, because it was dinner time. As Mito was there, near him. As Kushina was cooking dinner for them. And suddenly Minato arrived, and he had a smile on his face and somewhat shocked expression. You look happy, and at the same time shocked. Why wouldn't I be? Alliances came from everywhere. There has been a ceasefire everywhere. The whole elemental nation is united. Peace is being chosen and won over. As Kushina stopped, just like that, out of nowhere. I don't know how this happened, but it is done. There would never be another war. No more losses. Nothing. As Naruto was happy, but he forgot about one thing. The Akatsuki. Zetsu, fearing that he could not contact his mother, because he could before, was now going full blown out. And at that moment, Naruto did not realize that he and his village would be the first one to attack. And so, the pain attack happened much early on than ever, because Zetsu manipulated pain to do so. And once it did, a lot of life seemingly lost. Naruto seeing this, seeing that his sister was also the one who was the victim, summoned Sas. I want you to revive everyone. I'm sorry, sire, but I cannot revive anyone. We can go into the past. I want to go into the past. How long? A week before. And Naruto arrived a week ago, before the attack. As Naruto then looked towards the system and said, Sas, yes, sire, you have summoned me. After opening up his eyes a week before in his body, Naruto then summoned Sas immediately and said, I want Akatsuki to be destroyed. Your wish is my command. How badly do you want them to be destroyed? Much worse than the Otsutsuki. They harmed my sister. They destroyed my home. They killed her. I couldn't do anything. I don't want to ever go through that again. And so, Naruto was shown the health bars of each and every Akatsuki member. Naruto began to drag them from 100% to 0, one by one. Meanwhile, in Namegakure, Akatsuki saw a bizarre phenomena happen. One by one, their members began to drop, and they were lifeless. Like something killed them naturally. One by one, without explanation, all of them began to die. The last one was Setsu. As he saw Tobi die, the second last, no, not like this. I can't go out like... And then, he too died before he could finish the sentence. Naruto has single-handedly erased the Akatsuki, as well as the Otsutsuki. The Otsutsuki might try to break through. Do you wish to hear a suggestion, sire? Go on. You should kill them and erase their karma seal first. Do you wish to do that? Yes. And one by one, each and every Otsutsuki first karma seal was destroyed, from Kage all the way to Shibuya Otsutsuki, the king and gods of Otsutsuki, and then they were being erased. And after the huge balance power shift, we see the elemental nation was at peace. The pain attack never happened. Orochimaru alongside the rest of the Akatsuki was dead, since Itachi never joined. Everyone was at peace. Naruto kept this a secret that was locked away. Kurama and Sas were the only witnesses of seeing what has truly happened, and they were afraid of Naruto. More like Kurama was, because Naruto had almost come close to losing it and doing something dangerous, and that was playing God. But now, Naruto was back to his normal self after taking care of the threats, and that is when Kurama was able to relax somewhat, knowing that the kid only wanted to live in peace and would only become dangerous whenever someone harms people closer to him, like his sister and his parents that he has achieved after 8 years of lonely life. As this is where I'm going to be leaving the story of, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. I know there's a lot of things we can do with this system. I mean, if you want me to, we can improve the story later on by making a, redo over it. And in the meantime, I was, thinking of making a slice of like a story. So here it is. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel and follow me on my Miramarif channel as well. As this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing off for the day. Peace.